Carth.
Really, guys?
You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So
Stopping the banter now.
How would you rate Tars compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Tars ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Insensitive much.
I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Jeez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Really, Carth? Really? Pot, kettle, black. God damn it, both of you, settle down right now.
I don't have to listen to you, Carth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Children! Children! Can we please just... both of you, stop! Let's just go get the Wookiee and try not to get killed, okay, guys? Okay. Okay.
Hey, Carth,
didn't we just do this not 10
for a
minutes
second?
ago?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder.
You go, Mission.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
I'm just gonna stand over here with my
I'm
back to
sorry
both of you
about
and
what I said,
ignore
too.
the
I'm just a
fuck out of
little
you
on
until
edge
you're
lately.
done.
Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
Been through? You doofuses just realized you just had that fight on the other side of a damn door. Can we actually get something bloody done before you idiots continue with this? No, I wasn't hoping for another fight. I'm really just hoping it to be done, but it's about damn time the two of you made up. Not to mention that your fight just took... Just kiss and make up, or don't, or just stop fighting, please. Thank you. My head, it can't hurt possibly any more than this.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Carth.
Aw, this is touching.
I know it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me.
Okay, could you
pretty funny,
stop
Carth,
attempting
for
to
an
hit
old
yourself
guy.
in the head with that
Come
gun?
on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Oh. People are going to drive me insane. Especially you, people. Now you want to talk to me? What is it with everybody and their psychic feelings? Weren't you just pissing and moaning at Carth? Again, alright, fine. What could possibly, in the name of all that is unholy, be your goddamn problem?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
You know what, Runt? I do like you. I really like you, Runt, but this psychic feels thing is just exhausting. Just tell me a little bit more about you.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and the Wookiee meet?
Big Z's my family,
Let's just
you know?
talk through
My
Carth.
parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee? Go on. No, that's only what I'm thinking, not what I'm saying. Sorry, but we don't. That's also what I'm thinking, but not what I'm saying. Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them. So maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you coarse slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Yeah, see, I could have thought that was going to happen. I'll teach you to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Could you start being more boring? And again, still thinking it, not saying it. He didn't fry you with a blaster. I don't want to upset her. You're just really lucky he didn't shoot you.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing
I'm
but
not
cowards.
Your mother, but I'm big enough to
deal with
spank
them.
you, you
Of course,
stinking.
I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did the other 2 Vulkars piss themselves and faint? Please tell me they pissed themselves and faint.
The other
Fainted.
2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them.
That's
the
kind
first
of
time
funny.
you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Yeah. Alright, how did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type.
I kinda
Doesn't
noticed.
much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
Yeah, that's kind of what people running from their past do. I mean, well, I'm a retrograde amnesiac, so I really can't give you a lecture on that. Because I really don't know who I am and where I came from. I just kind of have a name rattling around in my head, and that's Dell, and, well, I'm here, and that's kind of where it goes from there. So, how did you survive?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own.
I wasn't implying you weren't.
In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Aw, poor boy. Well, at least you do look out for him.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Yeah, no, let's just go back to... Oh, god damn it. I hope I do... No, still thinking it, not saying it.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just
Then
so
don't bring
happens
him up.
I don't really feel like talking about him right now.
Good.
Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand.
Yeah, yeah, that's perfectly friggin' fine with me. Let's just... Can we please just go pester the shit out of Tim Curry, Sith, now? Thanks. Very much. Seriously? Mission? Again? Again? We're 5 feet from where we were! Jesus Christ, I will never escape people's space feelings! Oh, fine.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Or no, really, seriously, we're bothering about our your brother, tell me about him, please, quickly, be quick.
I was a little snappish when we
Yes,
last
yes,
talked.
you were.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm glad you
I get a
at
little
least
touchy when it comes to
apologize.
Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Why ever would it be embarrassing?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know?
Well,
sometimes
duh, he's your
people
brother.
don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
So you were smuggled. Why would your brother do that to a 5-year-old? stowaways, I don't really care about you. No, I actually do care.
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't
but
like
he's
to
your
talk
brother
about it.
still.
It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
Exactly, he's your family. You should stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Well, those are a pretty good set of skills. Comes handy skills to have, mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me.
He did.
I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault.
What's
She's
Selena?
the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he
yeah,
went.
Okay. I have a feeling you're gonna tell me. I also have a feeling it's a woman.
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena.
Okay.
Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. Is there something else
I like
you need?
intergalactic skank. No, nothing else.
Okay,
Just
have it your way.
Try not to want my attention again in another 5 minutes,
plague
okay?
spreads through our streets.
Okay.
We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
Listen, guys. As hard a time as I give you, we're a ragtag family, alright? All we've got's each other, so try not to make me kill the both of you, please. Alright, hey Tim Curry Sith, sup?
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith it's obvious.
Yep, got my
Why
authorization
didn't you
papers.
say so? Just be careful.
Yeah. Hey Tim Curry Sith, bye Tim Curry Sith. Alright, now we're gonna try and make it to the Undercity, assuming nobody wants to talk. Okay. Oh, thank God, since nobody else bloody wanted to talk, we're back in the Undercity. Home of the freakish mutant monsters that want to eat me. Alright, let's just explore and get this over with. Mission, you're the one that can
Yeah?
handle blasts, right? Okay, don't run into me. Yeah, recover mine. In fact, just recover them all. We could use them later. I have this feeling.
I'm here.
Hey look, it's a Republic soldier! Dude!
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right here.
No!
Oh
No!
Jesus.
I can feel it!
Oh, holy mother of Lawrence Olivier, why did I say that? Oh, Christ. Ick.
Damn. Ha! How'd you like that?
Ick.
Okay.
Here,
What?
Karth,
What?
you're looking a little green around the gills. Take a first aid pack.
I'm here.
Oh, that's really not a good sign. Looks like here's either his escape pod or Bastila's. One of them. Either way, no Jedi princess. Another mine, though. Definitely use that.
What?
What? Walk over there and get the mine. That's what, Runt. Go.
Hmm?
Sethies.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
I'm a bounty hunter. No, don't. I'm a, oh, I've got all my security papers, yeah.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop
Rak
gangs.
ghoul
I'm
serum,
telling
or
you,
you
we
did?
should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Yeah, no, you've got a good idea.
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Oh, that's just Sith for you. Follow your orders and keep looking, pal.
I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander.
Nope,
Come on, patrol,
and
let's get
I
back
won't.
to it.
You just,
The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested
Move along.
hole. Move out.
You know, they always say that if you're pretending to be in the military, and you ever get cornered by someone, all you have to do is say, "That's a stupid question." And they back off! Oh, more of my least favorite infected, disease-ridden mutations. Yeah, thank you. Now, if the two of you could just possibly... Corpse. Nothing valuable in that corpse. Oi, I'm starting to look for valuables in corpses. Ugh. Well, I've always looked for valuables in corpses, but you know what I mean. Corpses that I didn't kill. Have to wonder what that says about me. Also have to wonder what that says about me if I can natter while fighting. Hey, it's a soldier. Hey, Rak ghoul serum! Another heavy combat suit. Oh, a beam splitter. So... more things for Karth's pistol, which Mission now has, because, well, she's better with one blaster and he's better with two, so I gave him double heavy blasters. And her one. Skeletal corpse. We may yet have to, you know... Well, we've got to go back up to give Zelka the treatment, but... because we did promise that to him. So how much is the... what's that? Heavy combat suit. Yeah, no. You've got better armor.
Hmm?
I've got better armor, and yet I walk around wounded because, well... med packs! We sort of run low on them constantly. Gee, I wonder why. No, that was where Oh, holy God, I had to watch somebody turn into, you know, a rock ghoul, which I'm not gonna eat for a while, to be honest with you, after that one.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
And I'm not afraid
Settle
to use
down,
these swords.
Kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods.
Pretty much.
Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Yeah. Are you threatening me? Why is there some danger down here? The rat ghouls, you idiot. Don't say that. You'll sound like an idiot. Who are you? He's Canderous. We already met him, remember? God, am I that bad of an amnesiac? Maybe I've suffered some kind of a stress aneurysm due to Talkie McTalkerson and Space McFeels back there. I go where I want, when I want. Are you threatening me?
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just trying to
if I
give
had
you a
a
friendly
credit
warning.
every
This
time
isn't
I
a good
heard
place
that
to
line.
stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Yeah, rat ghouls. Lovely. Hang on, we'll take
Looks
care
like
of them.
we've got
Yeah! Except for, you know, the one that
How'd you like
that
You asked for this!
Why did
Damn.
you all switch to...
I told Davik this salvage mission was a... Okay, boys. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? I better get going
Come on,
now.
boys. Let's move out.
Oops, typist accidentally pressed continue button too much. Oh well. We don't have enough med packs to spare on Mandalorian charity, do we? Do we? No, we don't. Rock ghouls. Ah! Ah, might as well hit it from the ledge. Hey, good shot.
How'd you like that?
You'll never get me.
Outcast corpse. That's what we've been looking for. Promised Land Journal. Alright, let's take this back to Rukil. And then head out. Oh, mission. Mine.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Level you up first. Skills. Recommended. Yeah, she's actually got dueling, which makes her better for...
Yeah?
I chose you for a reason, yeah. Come here. Better with one-handed weapons, so she's rocking Karth's blaster for now.
I'm here.
Yeah, that was kind of unavoidable. Alright, guys. Let's go back to Rukil. Then head out to find Zalbar. Rukil!
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
I don't know if I did that, but you're have some bad news for you. Your apprentice is dead, but I do have her journal, so...
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause.
You're
But
getting a
though I
little
am saddened by
fanatical
this
here,
news,
dude.
there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land.
Promise what? I don't guide... yeah, I think you have me confused with someone else.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself.
If you know anything about the first 23 years of my life, I'd love to know it.
Undercity, cast down into the darkness.
Because I don't really remember that.
I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well, tell me the story.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet.
Really?
The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed.
Not really.
Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions
Suddenly
died
that
in the
explains
fighting,
how you
and
got here.
huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
So this is like space Australia. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you guys kind of got Australia, for lack of a better term. That's how you came to be down here. He just said that. What does this have to do with me? That's a very good question. Yeah, what does this have to do with me?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Well, no shit.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
Listen, I'm not a space navigator, and, like, I know nothing of Taris, so how am I supposed to... how can I lead you to this promised land? I don't even know where it is.
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Because you didn't have any children.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
And I have one of the journals you're looking for. If you want me to find these missing journals, obviously.
I have nothing to offer if you help me in this. I hope the knowledge that you are helping the entire village escape a life of darkness and suffering is reward enough.
No, I'll find that is
many
reward.
decades since my father set out on his journey, but I remember he was eager to explore the sewers. You might want to begin your search there. I wish you luck in your quest, Upworlder. The future survival of this village, of my people, depends on you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll take care of that. Zelka! Hey, buddy. Hey, look, got Rackle serum for you. Maybe you shouldn't ask where it came from.
Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat... You
serum.
have the serum?
Yeah, no, don't
Impossible.
ask how.
How did you
Don't-
get this?
don't.
No, wait. I don't really want to know.
No, you don't.
Can I see it? The
Yep.
serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Yeah, no, sure. Here you go. Have it.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Oh, hey. I could always use spare med packs. Thank you.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there
Screw
anything
him.
else I can do for you?
Space, screw him. Yeah, let me see what you've
Of
got
course.
for sale. Oh, we need antidote kits. Oh, shit, we're running out of money, aren't we? Right, ghoul serum. Could use one of those, just in case. Because really, I don't relish the thought of... Yeah... Alright, guys.
You blew it. If you'd brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. But no, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Well, no shit! I had to do the honorable thing. I'm an honorable woman. And you are an asshole. Alright, guys, let's just get out of here.
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right?
A little bit.
No. Most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
Another person encouraging me to do the scumbag thing. Seriously? Why are you all douchebags on this planet?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
Finally, you're
Rukel
forcing me to agree with
finds
Carson.
sunk,
I'm a little...
People won't need to rely
boogie-woogie
on
about
me
that.
anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
Yeah, no...
Don't judge me. I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one. The 2 explorers who went searching for they would in.
Oh, sorry. Ugh, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take the selfishness. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credit from my business to make it worthwhile. No.
Don't be a fool. I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. Rukel has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward.
I'm not
Once you have
doing
all
it
3
for the...
journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
Oh, yes. Let me shop in your shop. I love that. Please do this because it's a scummy thing to do. Now, take my wares. Mission's got a better suit. I'm not gonna use these again, so... Ah! Sell these. Show buy list. I still want the battle armor. I'll be back. Not to, like, give you the journals or anything, but to buy that battle armor for you before I have to kill you. Alright. Oh wait, hold on, we did have another use for the rat ghoul serum. Over here. That's why I bought it back. 50 friggin' credits. Yeah.
Wait, Upworlder.
I brought the cure.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into rat ghouls and attack them at any moment.
Yeah, I'll go through the gates. I don't like rat ghouls, but I'll do it.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder. But if the infected ones have already transformed into rat ghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
I've killed a lot of rat ghouls. Here.
Please, help. No! This cannot be. No!
Well, yeah, that. Happened.
How'd you like that?
Make sure it doesn't get out. Okay, well, my kindness always bites me in the ass. Here.
Please.
Have...
You have a cure?
Yes.
Please give it to me, please, quickly, before it's too late.
Yes, take.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
I wish. I'm just happy
We
to help.
should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
Yeah, no worries, no problem. I am a nice person. Just remember that when I'm forced to kill somebody. See? I managed to help people.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts, but you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
You can heal me when I need healing. Thank you. That's what you can do. Alright, mission. I'm sorry this has taken so bloody long. But finally, we're going to go get Zalbar.